Hello, I'm J.A.A. Purves. It has long been established that reading books forms and shapes who we are, what we become, and how we act. In order to share with everyone quotes from books and thinkers that we admire, and in order to engage substantively with the core values that our law firm is intentionally designed to embody in practice: diligence, clarity, empathy, prudence, family, virtue ethics, reason, and the good. All the members of our law office team will be sharing quotes with you that they find to be profound, important, and meaningful. I, for one, consider myself fortunate to be in the sort of office culture where I can hear words like these being recorded. According to the Washington Post, as of 2023, 46% of Americans are reading 0 books per year, and an additional 26% of Americans are reading only 5 or fewer books per year. Now, the average American spends 3 hours per day watching television. For a little perspective, assuming the average published book is approximately 300 pages long and it takes roughly 60 seconds to read a single page, that means that 72% of modern day Americans cannot bring themselves to read less than 5 pages of a book per day. That's less than 5 minutes per day just to read only 6 books per year. Again, that's compared to the approximate 4.5 hours per day the average American spends on his or her smartphone, or the 2.5 hours every day the majority of us typically spend browsing social media. I am privileged to be able to say that our law firm is composed of people who habitually take the time to read books. Books consisting of the law, legal history, philosophy, strategy, economics, finance, history, military history, literature, theology, and poetry. As an aside, according to the U.S. Census Bureau as of 2022, 90.8% of Americans do not read poetry. One of the requirements for working in our law firm is that you are a reader of books. This does not make us better than other Americans. It would be an understatement to say that there are many in our country who do not have the privilege of even a minimally decent education. But this does mean that we are choosing to self-educate ourselves, and we are intentionally making a cultural choice that can be made by anyone. Decades from now, even if the book publishing industry goes under and everything is replaced by electronic screens and virtual devices, our law firm won't change in this habitual practice. It's one of our non-negotiables. We will simply continue reading old, canonical, ink and paper books so as to bring a literary sensibility to our approach to the practice of law. Even if we are the only ones doing this 20 or 30 years into the future, we're not going to stop. And we'll keep sharing the thoughts of the deep thinkers that we esteem with the rest of the world. May the principles and truths articulated by these thinking and writing men and women bring encouragement, provocation, inspiration, and comfort to anyone who hears them. Here at the law firm of Penner Purves, even just that small grace in and of itself would make all the time, attention, and care that we have put into sharing this with you worth the effort. Sadly, far too many lawyers and judges just don't read anymore. The life of the mind has declined within today's legal profession and jurisprudence. We intend to bring it back.